Welcome to the video. We're going to be talking about something about me. Okay, and you too.
So we decided because 'tis the season of video games.
Yes.
Meaning the fall.
The fall.
Because video games always seem to come out before Christmas.
Busting my wallet.
Yes. And no, that's actually pretty smart because if all the video games come out in the fall, all the kids want them before Christmas. So then they get those before Christmas. Parents don't know what else to get their sons, so they get them GameStop gift cards. It's a moneymaker.
That's true. But also because if, say, people would wait for Christmas too. Also. And Black Friday happens around, so everyone wants to get the new system, and then you're stuck with that, and you're like, oh, I gotta buy my son a new thing, so you get all those games around that time. But yes, that could be with you too, but I want to say it's definitely both of ours combined. Yeah. Anyway, we're gonna talk about our favorite games, our past, the modern, and the possible future ones.
Meaning past games that we played when we were younger, games that have come out now, and future games that are coming out soon, or games that we hope will come out. So, I guess you want to start first?
Okay, I mean, I wouldn't say I was lucky. I guess you could say I was lucky. I was allowed to play...
He was a spoiled little child who was by himself for 9 years before his brother was born. So, you were spoiled rotten.
I had Xbox, the original Xbox, the original PlayStation. I had like the Nintendo 64... No, Super Nintendo. I played like Mario, Donkey Kong. Excuse me. By the way, hardest games in the world. Can never beat them. I don't know if I can beat them now. Xbox used to play Call of Duty 3 back when like bashing was a thing. Like poof poof, you used to bash instead of a knife. I used to play Grand Theft Auto Vice City, Grand Theft Auto Liberty City. That was like, I was so young when it first came out, and I was allowed to play them, and I mean, I think it turned out fine.
I don't know about that.
Yeah, right? But I mean, like, I used to play all those, fun games, violent games. I used to play,
Zelda.
Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time, one of my favorite games. That was really good. Just play that in the GameCube. Play, another game that Heather mentioned before, Metal Gear Rising Sun. I played that in the GameCube with my cousin Amanda.
Metal Gear?
Medal of Honor is what I meant to say.
No, you were gonna talk about that.
No, I'm just saying one thing. I'm saying me and my cousin Amanda used to play all the time on the GameCube. Awesome game for co-op back. That was like revolutionary back then, the co-op. It was like amazing.
I can go now.
Yeah, you can go now.
Alright. So, I guess I'll talk about the first game that I ever had for myself. Like, the game that I would play by myself. We had PlayStation 2 for, like, the longest amount of time before my brother got the Xbox 360. So, but he would go and play at, like, GameCube and stuff all at his friend's house.
Mario Kart was, like, the bomb. Super Smash Brothers.
It's my turn.
Yeah, it's your turn. Go, let's go! I'm just saying.
It was this Barbie PlayStation game. She was part of a horse ranch thing, and you would go around, you would ride the horse, and you would have to get other horses that were stuck and all this. I don't know, it was awesome, but then one day, my little sister
squacked it. In broad daylight, she squacked it.
No, she quacked it. In broad daylight, she quacked it.
What movie is that from, by the way, guys?
But yeah, no, she cracked it. She stepped on it. So that was the end of that game for me. But me and my brother were really, really close when we were younger. So I was like his little shadow. So I would play some PlayStation games with him. Like, I don't know if you ever heard of like the Namco Museum for the PlayStation 2. It basically had a whole bunch of arcade games like Dig Dug, which was my favorite. Dig Dug. I swear, if you can ever get that.
Yeah, I played it with you. What are you talking about? Your brother has it on his thing.
What? Alright, so anyway, so yeah, it had like, Pac-Man and Galaga, and Galaga was awesome too, even though I was really bad at it. The only way I got through it is because my brother was pretty good at it. I also would play, I would watch my brother play a lot of video games too, but there was Jak and Daxter, like 1, 2, and 3. I would play the first one, not the other ones, but they were really good. Also, there was... What other game did I mention? Oh, Medal of Honor Rising Sun. I would play that co-op with my brother. And then there would be times where my little sister would always want to come in when she was a little tot, and she would want to play too. And he happened to have 2 wired controllers and 1 wireless, so we'd hand her the wireless one when we were playing co-op.
So you think she's fun?
And I would tell Taylor that she was me.
Oh, that's terrible.
Well, she was included and she liked it.
I mean... Still.
I think she caught on after a while.
Probably like, what the is this? No.
But then there was also Final Fantasy X. I remember when that game came out, I watched my brother play that for the longest amount of time. I think he would get annoyed after a while. My little sister would play. Do you remember there was like this Shrek game? Me and Corey would actually play too. The three of us would play because it was like multiplayer.
Mm-hmm.
You would play like all these missions that you would have to do.
I never played arcade games. I don't know why. I never, not saying I didn't like them, it just didn't strike my interest to even play them.
Pac-Man is hard.
I played them, but I played Pac-Man on like my one friend's Pac-Man, Pac-Man arcade thing. But I never played arcade games like Street Fighter. I remember we went to your cousin Ryan's and he had like a whole arcade actual thing. And me and Taylor were playing it most of the time, and then me and you play it once in a while. Then you pass out on the couch.
That was a long day. Dance Revolution DDR.
I never played that.
I had
My legs are so
DDR
uncoordinated.
Extreme. Oh my god, I was pretty beast at it. I'm not gonna lie. I would play that all the time with my friend. Well, when my ex-best friend, I guess we'll say. It was like my childhood friend. We're not friends anymore. We would play it all the time. It used to be so much fun. We only had one dance pad, so we would take turns. Like, I would use the controller, and then she would dance, and then I would dance, and she would use the controller. We also had SingStar for the PlayStation 2. I don't know if you ever heard of that. It was basically before, what was the game that came out for Wii? What was that called? Not Sing It. It's called,
Just Dance?
No. I'm not talking about the singing one.
I never played it.
They had a singing one for the Wii, but before that came out, we had one for the PlayStation called SingStar.
Sorry for the awkward cut. The camera died.
Yeah, so we had to charge it. But I have one more game I want to talk about before we move to modern games, and that is Tak and the Power of Juju.
Oh my god, I remember that game. I used to play that game all the time. I never beat it though. I used cheats to beat it. Am I kidding?
Yeah, but no, that was a fun game too. And
oh God,
I guess we'll move to modern games.
Yes. Like for instance, I used to play Fallout a lot. Actually, I don't have my case with me. My case broke. I had to fix it. Fallout was a good game that I used to play all the time. I play Call of Duty.
Call of Duty. Call of Duty.
Call of Duty. Like Black Ops was cool. World at War was really fun with zombies and all that stuff. Awesome. I like zombies more than anything. And now it's kind of like dying out. I bought Battlefield. Battlefield's really cool. I haven't beat. I don't know if you saw the live stream or whatnot. It's pretty really cool.
We should do another stream.
We should. We should. I have Overwatch. We can do that one day. I mean, that'd be tough to stream, but we can try.
Alright.
We should probably do, I have so many other games. Like, The Last of Us. That's really fun. My favorite game is the Uncharted series, but The Last of Us is really good. Made by the same people.
Was really good.
Yeah.
I guess my modern games would be, well, actually...
Devil May Cry, Final Fantasy.
Yeah, well, I was gonna say another game that I used to play when I was younger is Devil May Cry 3. Then a more modern one was Devil May Cry 4. It only came out like a couple years ago. I still play that one a lot. And then they came out with DMC, which is supposed to be like the first of all of the Devil May Cry series. Made by different people though. And I enjoyed it. I liked it. I still have to beat it. And then of course the Final Fantasy remake is... But I don't know if you consider it modern though, because it's like an older game.
Yeah, it is revamped and like
it's like graphics. An HD remaster they did. So yeah, but
Metal Gear Solid is a really awesome game that
I used to play Metal Gear Solid when it first came out. Yes,
Snake. Oh, that girl Taylor. I don't know how to pronounce her last name because I don't know how to pronounce anyone's last name. TGILDEA, if that's how you say it, from Beam. She made had drawing challenges and she made Snake.
Yeah?
Yeah, it was pretty good. And they had the bandana and everything.
Yeah, but I remember playing the first one.
Phantom Pain was a really good game. The last one that came out so far. Really good.
I guess want to move to games.
And future?
Yeah, well, a game that's coming out this month is Final Fantasy 15, which I'm really looking forward to it coming out because it looks amazing, the graphics look awesome, and my brain's just gonna explode, so... And I'm also looking forward to the new Final Fantasy VII coming out.
We don't know anything about that. I'm going to say maybe December of next year, but they could push it back.
No, I know, but I'm just saying it's a future game.
No, I know. Last of Us 2 apparently is rumoring around. And
rumoring around?
Not a word?
No.
What would I say? A rumor going around?
Yeah.
Fine.
Things
Last of Us.
can't rumor around. Rumor is not an action.
You know what? I don't care. Last of Us 2 apparently is a thing out there right now. I played the Halos back then, and I don't know if I'm looking forward to any of the new Halos because like I don't have Xbox anymore. I have PlayStation. Future, possible Uncharted.
Yes,
maybe.
I was just gonna say that. I
Possible
hope they make
Uncharted,
another one.
maybe.
Because technically they could revamp it with the way the ending is.
Yeah, if you guys ever play the ending, you guys it probably could be a thing for that. I don't know.
I think they should just continue to make Final Fantasy games until eternity.
Yeah. The Last Guardian is from the pack. That was like Shadow Colossus.
Shadow Colossus was good. Do any of you guys remember Ico?
Ico, I remember that. I never played. I never beat it. I played it for a few days.
I remember watching Corey play for the longest amount of time.
I rented it from Blockbuster. You guys remember that? Holy smokes! That's like
he bought it, but then the game got scratched or whatever, so it'd only go up to a certain part and then it would stop.
And you can't progress anymore.
So I think he got it again though. I know he got Shadow Colossus.
Shadow Colossus people made Last Guardian, which everyone's drooling over, which looks pretty good.
Yeah. It's like that same game style. You know what I mean? It's cool. With like puzzles and stuff.
I gotta say, one of the games before Firewatch, a small game, that is a really good story game. You really connect to the character.
Voice actors were amazing.
Yeah, Firewatch.
Voice actors definitely sell the game.
Yeah, like Nolan North and Troy Baker, very good voice actors, I think. And then there's the girl playing BioShock. I can't believe I didn't talk about any of the BioShocks. Wow, yeah, the BioShock series is amazing. You can live without 2. But it explains the story a little bit more about like Big Daddies and all that stuff. But BioShock 1's really awesome. I have the anniversary or the remake, whatever the hell it is, remastered. I still haven't played. I still have to play the new one. We should stream that.
Okay.
Yo, would you guys want to watch? I should probably ask everybody about that. That'd be cool.
Gonna ask on Beam.
Ask on Beam. I guess we'll end it there though. So drop a comment, like it, subscribe if you haven't. If you want to watch more of this beautiful face. I only kidding.
Yeah. But yeah, and I guess we'll see you in the next video.
Bye.
I feel like we always have to end in an interesting way.
Yeah.
Paper cut.
Wait, this is coming from the person who forgets half the crap that come over my house anyway.
That's because I get excited and I just want to come over.
Oh, you grab everything.
So, like